So Cyrus just going after everybody, huh? What's that Dex machine that went off? But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review with Life of Chester for General Hospital, December 12, 2024. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. I said, look, the truth out, about time. Okay, so what's that Dex machine that went off? I mean, obviously, it had to be his machine, right? But on tomorrow's episode, they showed a preview, and Elizabeth saying, something's very wrong here. I said, Cyrus must have did it. He must have did it. And I said, no, did Dex die? Okay, so first we got Sunny and Natalia. So, okay, basically they was out to eat or whatever, and she was talking about, they need to talk numbers. They was talking business, but then they started talking about her son and all this other stuff. And that's when Ava and Rick showed up. So Ava decided to come over there. And I said, why would you go over there? Now, why would you go over there to try to provoke him? Especially with knowing Rick right there. But I want to know if Sonny did something to make Ava money disappear or somebody else. Because he was just saying how the custody battle was going to take a long time. It's going to cost a lot of money. Next thing you know, she offered to pay for Rick dinner and her dinner or whatever. And then the man was like, the card declined. I said, did Sonny do that or did somebody else do it? Alexis and Christina. So basically, Christina was at, what's it called? Charlie's? She probably going to name it Irene's or something. We'll see. But yeah, she's there and she ends up talking to Alexis, basically saying Sonny gave it to her or whatever. And Alexis was questioning her about it. And Alexis was basically trying to get her to see that what she said was wrong, and she still ain't learning. Long story short, Christina gonna be Christina, and she gonna have to find out the hard way or whatever. And she pick and choose when she want to consider Molly the mother of Irene / Adela. And look, they done went back and forth so much, they done confused me. I said Irene's, that Christina made name the Charlie's Irene's. I meant Adela. But Alexis ends up telling her that Molly and TJ separated. And she basically said, I knew that. And if Adela was here, they would have separated too. And I said, how you say that when you and Blaze broke up first? Remember what she was saying about how they was going to be better parents than them and they broke up first? And she's still talking about how she wants Ava to pay or whatever. So we'll see where that goes. Next, you got Elizabeth, Dex, Felicia. Look, the way they was talking, and they was talking about the game, and he's doing so much better. And, Jocelyn wasn't there, and she ends up calling him at the end of the episode. I was like, okay, what's about to happen? I thought they was going to show somebody sneak in or something like that. But yeah, by the end of the episode, the machines go off and Elizabeth Nell was looking. Then on tomorrow's episode, they show her saying something's very wrong here. So I'm assuming Dex passed away. I said, now where are y'all cameras? Y'all know I keep saying that. Where y'all doggone cameras at? Nobody got no cameras. Nobody see nothing. How you have a hospital? Then you have all these criminals in and out, but you ain't got no cameras. You ain't got no doggone cameras. Sasha, Carly, Michael, Drew. Okay, so Sasha was looking up prenatal vitamins. I think she was on a tablet or something, and she set it down. Next thing you know, here come Carly. And Carly noticed it. But she said she was just looking for other vitamins or whatever, and she didn't question her about it. And I said, dog. And I was hoping when Michael came up in there that she would have said something to him. I forgot to mention Willow and Nina as well. So Willow invited Nina to the Christmas party, and I can't wait. Oh, I hope that she finds out right there and she tells her about her and Drew been sleeping together this whole time. But yeah, she invited her to the Christmas party, and she ends up telling Willow, I support you no matter what you do and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, she keeping a secret. They both keeping a secret from each other, basically. Tracy, Ned, Olivia. So basically, Tracy was on the phone with Laura, where she was trying to reach Laura, and said she wanted to see Lulu or whatever. And then they end up talking, she ends up talking to Ned about Drew trying to play footsie with Willow or whatever. So I thought they had the video, because they went in the hall or whatever, and they started talking about, kicking Drew out or pushing him out. So I was like, do they got the video? Are they going to be the ones to show the video? Michael ends up telling Carter that Nina is coming or whatever. And then Carly ends up saying that Drew and Nina been getting real cozy. And I said, somebody need to say something. Hopefully Nina brings it up on tomorrow's episode, but we'll see. Let's see what else we got. The way Willow and Michael was acting towards each other. I had wrote down that Olivia asked what's going on, but I can't remember what that was about. But Michael ends up talking to Sasha, and he ends up saying that after the holidays, he's going to tell Willow everything about him sleeping with some random woman and about him knowing about her and Drew. And Michael over here, he's still trying to let Willow off the hook. He seems to think that Drew drove Willow and him apart, that he took advantage of her crush on him or whatever. I said the fact that she even has a crush is the problem in itself. I don't know if I mentioned how Rick said that he was never going to let Ava go down for something he knew she didn't do. But yeah, that's what he said. And now we get to Drew. Now we get to Drew. This whole episode, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so first he ends up bringing her a drink. I said, why is you bringing her a drink? But that's not even the worst part. He went up. Let me see. Let me make sure I cover everything before we talk about him. Yeah, what Chase said. Chase ends up saying, because he notices that Drew brought her a drink. And I'm like, why would you? No shame whatsoever. But yeah, he ends up bringing her a drink, and Chase notices. So he was saying how, he wished Drew would stay away from Willow. And that's when Brooklyn was like, she can handle herself. And he ends up bringing up how, she was keeping secrets or whatever. And Brooklyn was like, secrets doesn't make you a bad person. And I said, here we go. They going with the storyline, y'all. But yeah, did y'all see that? But yeah, Carly ends up coming to pull Drew away. And while Willow turned all the way around. She turned all the way around. They kept staring at each other or whatever. I said, would y'all stop? Oh my freaking goodness. But Carly was just telling Drew about how it's good that him and Jason getting along for the sake of the kids or whatever. Then later, Nina ends up talking to him. She ends up saying how he's not helping by study being around Willow or whatever. And then he mentions, he was like, I can't help it. It cut off. But he was saying, he trying to arrange time with Willow through Scout or whatever. And Nina peeped game. She was like, you can't use Scout. So you trying to use Scout to spend time with Willow? He was like, what you gonna do about it? I said, what? Y'all know I be paraphrasing, but yeah, that's basically what he said. Because he know that if she says anything, he going to have to mention how he's been helping her get closer to Willow. Okay, so the whole episode, they've been trying to put on this doggone game or whatever. So Michael was over here like, okay, I could just stream it from my phone. I said, uh-oh. I said, that's how it's going to happen. So I was waiting on it or whatever. I think Tracy tried to turn it and something happened. Then next thing you know, they see Willow taking off her doggone shirt. And I said, about doggone time. And you know what I want to see on tomorrow's episode? I want to see Nina mention the fact that they've been sleeping together. I want to see how Willow reacts. But it look like she's supposed to be telling Michael, are you the one, or asking him, are you the one who took the video or whatever? But yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a great rest of the day and be safe.